And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and of course should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with.
Put him to work.
Get ready, MP!
Best team in the league, T-Wolves!
In for Roby. Harden looking it over. And the jam by Harden. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they want it on.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. Anderson outside. 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now here's Vassell. Edwards defending. Johnson wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Russell kicks to Anderson. Outside, Russell fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Johnson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got a couple of 3s now in the first with the Spurs.
A priority for Johnson continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch like that.
For 3, Edwards trains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 8 points.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points. And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Russell with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Towns. To the middle. Here's Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to
first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, now Reed taking 2 shots.
Assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding up.
2 minutes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Prince has checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Noel in for Russell.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Anderson. Outside, Edwards. Kept alive, Minnesota. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. 10 points for him.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Richardson against Edwards. In the corner, it's McDermott. Richardson right side. Shot from 16, and it's San Antonio with another.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Richardson off a pick from Harden. Hits it from three-point range. Now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Reed. He's covered closely. Good work defensively by Harden.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Bates Diop, the pass to Harden. Here's McDermott. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota.
20 seconds. The first. 25.
Opens up every other aspect of your game.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something.
Shooting for San Antonio. Harden.
Shoot
at the line for 2.
No good on that one. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it.
Leading the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson, and it's McDaniels in for Taurean Prince. Here's Gobert, and he drops it in from the low post. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now the pass to Wesson. Harden with a screen on Russell. McDermott passes to Harden. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Russell dishes to McDaniels. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit. Spurs trail by 4. To the left wing. McDermott, no one around him, hits the three-point bomb. McDermott's got his second basket of the night.
Well, McDermott's known for that catch-and-shoot game. The rise and fire on the catch. Pretty.
Here's Towns. He's on target from 8 feet out. That's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Richardson kicks to Harden. Now here's McDermott. He has 5. It's Richardson on the wing. And And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. The rebound by Harden.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank down.
And here is Wesley. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to West. Harden with it. It's Richardson on the wing. 14 points from him the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And it's Wesley missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Down low.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set.
Harden, second personal foul, first team foul. At the line,
306 times certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Roby, he's checked in for prime time. Johnson comes in for McDermott, and it's Vassell in for Josh Richardson. There's a screen. Here's Vassell. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Noel. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Sinks the triple. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Wesley the pass to Vassell. Johnson surveying the floor. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Just another facet to Keldon's game. I feel like his ceiling just keeps rising.
Pass to Towns. Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, just my unbiased opinion as someone who averaged a double-double. If you control the glass, you control the game. That's what they're doing right now.
Hold on. So you're reminding us of your numbers? Stunning.
No, I was just trying to tell you that 45, 22, and 6 blocks. Average.
And now, moving on, a look at the players of the week deserving of the recognition. And in the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And that one falls for Johnson.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Timberwolves leading by 9. Russell looking it over. The pass to Edwards. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here's Vassell. At the elbow, Collins. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Pass to Collins. Johnson inside. McDaniels defending. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jaden McDaniels. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Wesley against Russell. In the dunk by Towns.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Wesley against Russell. A shake. And it's Wesley missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Come on, MP. You need to make something happen. Let's go. I got you, coach.
Here's Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Towns. Good D by Harden.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Vassell kicks to Wesley. He feeds it to Harden. Count the basket. Harden's got 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Russell lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wesley with the ball. The dish to Harden. Comes up empty down low.
You've got to be more aggressive. That kind of soft effort won't get it done.
Edwards looking it over. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Harden the pass to Roby. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
From 17 feet out. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Johnson finds Vassell. Gobert with the block. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Wesley. To the paint. And Harden with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Towns wide open from outside off the mark. Spurs trail by 10. Wesley the pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Edwards. Got a piece of it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he gets it to go. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Russell passes to Gobert. Back to Russell. There's the 3. The rebound by Harden.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Edwards passes to Towns. And that one drops for him. Towns has got 16 points. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels, and it's Noel in for Edwards. Spurs trail by 6. He's guarded by Russell. Pulls up on the wing. The shot's good. 9 points in the game so far.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
To the inside. It's tipped. Defended by Anderson. Dishes it to Harden. And botches the dunk. Timberwolves leading by 4. Anderson finds Russell. To the middle. Here's Reed. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Richardson left side. He dishes it to Harden. Here's Noel. He's got 5. Here's Reed. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 6. San Antonio calls timeout.
And no doubt.
To McDermott. And there's the pass to Bates Diop. And that's good. A nice job at the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, just it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Prince, right side. Here's Reed, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Back to McDermott. And here's Richardson outside. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Prince with it. Now defended by McDermott. Deep 2 from Anderson. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. Spurs trail by 6. He's guarded by Russell. Bates Diop, the pass to Harden. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Noel. Richardson cover. The offensive rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for San Antonio. Inside, here's Bates Diop, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Kicks it out to Prince. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Russell. Takes a 3. They get it back. Here's Reed. Harden with the defensive effort, and offensively a great show for the fans through the
82. Let's go. 78.
Well, thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Timberwolves leading by 4. So
Down now. Don't just get out of hand.
At the line for 1.
Find the lane. One shot.
Spurs shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Passes to Harden. Here's Sohan. Richardson for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Not so bad yourself.